Okay, this is the S.T.A.R. kayak sail kit, and it'll come with the batten, sail, furler, sheets, carry bag. You've got 5 components of the mast, furling aid, 4 pop rivets, 4 self-tappers. We're going to use the pop rivets if possible. If you don't have a pop rivet gun, use the self-tappers. The reason that the pop rivets are recommended is they're aluminium, and you don't set up a corrosion on the mast where you use stainless steel. So if possible, if you've had to use the stainless steel, take them out and pop rivet the thing together when you get a chance. Also, you've got 3 pulleys, one sewn into a strop, 2 wire straps and 2 jam cleats. Those are things that get fitted to the kayak. Okay, so for now we're going to assemble the mast. So this steps down, so you've got the skinniest piece, goes to the next skinniest. There's a little bit of tape there just to sort of make it a snug fit, and then there's a bit of tape there, so put it into the end without the tape. I'm just going to use the self-tappers right now. On the there's 2 mast bases. There's two pieces that are the same diameter. However, one is thicker. You'll feel it's heavier, and also on the thicker one, this will not go inside it. That's the one at the bottom. Okay, that's same thing here. Just line up the holes. Put the joiner piece here. Before we put the joiner piece, put your 2, these are the furling aids. Basically they help the mast spin round, the sails spin round the mast when you're furling. That's the mast ready to go. Now we can put out the sail. Unroll the sail, and there's a batten to be inserted. If we look here, there's an opening in the side there, and the rib just this is a one-off action. You don't have to repeat it. It's just done to set it up. It all gets packed up with this in. It just sits in there like that. Next, put the mast into the sail. there's a little furling aid there that sits in there, and here's the furler. If you want to get it so that okay, so this is pre-threaded, but it needs to be adjusted when you actually put it onto the mast and the sail. So basically you just pop it on like this. This is all push fit, so if it comes apart you just push it back together again. Then you just tighten up this, and you want to actually make sure that you haven't done what I've just done, because you don't want it actually, you want it so that it's actually, there's the sail and there's the untwisted. It gets pulled up like so, then you just tie a knot in here, and that, you don't have to do that up real tight or anything, that's just sort of sits there like so. It's now basically ready to put onto the kayak. Okay, now before you actually plug it into the kayak, into your Hobie, it just plugs straight into the hole that's ready for it. Wind the furling cord around the furler. This will basically mean that when you go to plug it into the kayak, it'll be ready in the unfurled state, it'll be ready to furl the sail. So you basically do that, and then we'll plug it in, and then when you go to put, this will be ready to basically furl the sail up. Okay, another thing that you want to do regularly is to spray silicone on the mast and in the areas so that the furling will work easily. Basically what you do is you undo this knot, that's why you don't do it up too tight, and then you can pull the furler off, and then you can get at the mast. And this is the stuff you want to use: silicone spray, another reason why I recommend that you use the pop rivets if you can. It's one less thing to catch up on the furling, is because you're actually spinning the sail around the mast. So anything there that's going to catch is just going to make it a little bit harder. And you'll just find that you'll want to do that from time to time, and there's no harm with this stuff. You can spray it in there. This is an area that gets tightened up the most, and there you go. Okay, so now we've got the thing that's ready to be just put into its carrying bag. There it is. A great addition to your kayak. Let off the chain, furl the sail, then unfurl, let off the feet here. Make sure the cord feeds onto the furler, and there you go. again, we just cut off the sheet, furl, and then to unfurl, partial furl, you can just have it like so. There's your partially furled sail. Can do that. And we have the clean restock put on the top if you're just sailing in really strong winds. So that's the only thing is as you're unfurling it, you just have to reach forward with it, make sure that just spins onto the furler. You'll also find that it won't furl when it's heavily loaded up under load. You actually have to unload the sail to actually be able to then furl this. Otherwise it all tightens up too much. If you make it like that, that's the equivalent of a load of sail force. So let off the top, and then you can firm it up. So you've got your sheet here, okay? There's a knot in it, so you can't lose the sheet, okay? So you can't actually lose it. Also note that there's a pulley here, just mounted there with a cleat. Pulley here. This is like an optional little, just run it through an eye here, keeps it going round the side. The furler just has the one pulley here that runs onto the cleat on that side.